WSMN 1590 AM and 95.3 FM. Streaming at WSMN.live.
The views and opinions of the following show do not reflect those of WSMN, its owners, and/or associates.
Lisa and Robin are two fun friends diving deep into conversations where nothing is taboo. They believe in eating dessert before dinner and wearing the bikini. They're allergic to labels, authority, and cheap shoes. Currently, they're launching themselves through life being the good time, bold enough to take risks and inquisitively asking, what's next? They hail from New Hampshire, but they could be anywhere dressed in cute clothes. If they had to share a tombstone, it would read, "Curiosity killed these cats." Your hosts, Lisa and Robin on the mic.
Welcome to Lisa and Robin on the mic. You are listening on WSMN 1590 AM, 95.3 FM. You can watch, stream, and listen on WSMN.live, as well as YouTube Live. We were always up after the 2 hours, wherever you want to find your favorite podcast. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I feel like I'm always messing with this thing.
Right up until the moment.
Yes. It needs to be a standalone.
Because you're not happy unless people are hearing.
Right. That's my walk-on song.
How does that feel for your ears? Good? Good? Are you here? Are you present? Be present.
Exactly.
So,
it's a wake-up call. I said to Chris, like, I'm a hothouse weed and a small disaster. He was like, you could
a hot
said
mess.
that better.
How do I clean up this hot mess?
Because I'm fragile, but I'm not that fragile, you know?
Right. You're a sturdy kind of fragile.
Yes, I'm a hothouse weed.
You're fragile right up until you piss you off. Then you're like, wow, this Tasmanian devil has just whirled up. Where'd she get the strength?
Shebang.
How big is she? I thought she was small. She was short. No, not when she's mad.
Dude. The last 2 days, I literally have been like a Nazi in my yard. So we have these rhododendrons that are 8 feet tall. And every year the new growth comes up from the bottoms and stuff. But we spent a good amount of time, since we don't pay for a landscaper anymore, trying to give them a bonsai look from underneath. Mm-hmm. So you only take them up. And I've just been looking at them. So for the past 3 days, and then I was out there in my bathing suit and my little chainsaw and my little mini electric clippers. And
You're an OSHA disaster.
I am.
Call OSHA and be like, what is happening?
And
no hard hat,
flip-flops
no
is probably the reason I fell,
Because you were in flip-flops.
and I've got the wheelbarrow out and I've got it mile high with it. I'm like, and I'm trying to I'm topsy-turvy, that thing, because it's heavier on one end and the other. And I'm like, well, I just left it at the end of the driveway. I'm like, I'm not dumping that one. My son came home from work and he dumps the first one. And then I go and get the second one. And the second one's still there because nobody's dumped it yet for me. So, because the first time I tried to dump it going down the hill.
Oh, yeah. It takes momentum and takes you over the hill.
Yes. And I'm like wanting to
But
slide.
why don't guys understand that? It's because they're not small?
I don't know. No, I don't think so. And they have more leverage. Their center
taller,
of gravity
is different.
So they can, their strength point is,
Yeah, and they got biceps.
I lift it up and the handles are already over my head.
Right.
So
right. I don't think they understand that leverage piece.
Especially
and they're like, why aren't you doing it like me? Because I'm not 6'2".
Yes.
250. 250, dude.
250.
250. And not 250. And then why don't you do it like me? Do it like me.
I'm pretty sure that wheelbarrow weighed as much as I did. But I went through everything. Then I got the leaf blower and I'm walking around the yard and I'm like, man, my neighbors probably love me.
But they can't see you.
I'm in the front yard.
Oh.
Most of the day. So right behind the mailbox, we have
see, but if I saw a bikini with some chainsaw, I'd be like, she doesn't want tan lines. She's not going to have the arm tan lines for the rest of the day. She is taking care of business and taking care of a tan line.
Right. That's multitasking.
It's multitasking. And if as a woman, if you don't understand this multitasking,
I probably feel like the guys would probably be like, yeah, appreciate that. I don't know about the ladies in the neighborhood. Probably get the side eye.
See, I think it might be the reverse. The guys would be like, what's happening here?
I did get Skillings and Son. They were coming down. They did a drive-by twice. So I was like, Did you forget something up there in the circle?
She's wearing a bathing suit. I didn't see anyone in a bathing suit. We're going to drive around. Go to the cul-de-sac, spin it around, see this woman with chainsaw and a bathing suit.
They had come from there, but then they drove down.
Oh, okay.
They drove down out of our road, and then like 2 minutes later, they're coming back up and did the circle and came back down. And I'm like, you weren't up there long enough to do another service. Like, what is that about?
Yeah, they were like, no, we don't believe it. You're on their video feed. You're on their Instagram reel.
Right.
Like, what's up here? How come we don't get to do this? How come we don't have to do this?
It's typical New England.
We should hire her. What landscaping company is this?
Right. Dude, we could make some bank starting a landscaping company like that.
What would the name of it be?
I don't know. Bikinis and blondes, mowing, lawn care. I don't know.
Yeah. Lawn care. Lawn.
Yeah, so
L-O-N-D.
as badass as I was, the last couple of days. This morning I'm trying to get ready and I'm trying to get the cats inside. And I don't like frogs. And I see both of the cats over by the little wall, and they're both like smacking at something and patting at something. And so I run inside. I have the treats in their hand and I'm shaking it, and that usually works. But I'm like, I see them and they're like patting at something and they're like not listening to me. So I run back inside and I'm like trying to grab Chris before he goes to work. And I'm like, Chris, through the house. He's already gone. And I'm like, shh, I don't want it to be a dead animal. It was like maybe a half alive frog. But I had to get the squirt bottle out because I'm like, I'm not going near it. And I kept trying to throw little pieces of mulch at them to get them to like back off.
And they
but
were
I
like,
could
no,
see it in
Mama.
the grass, and I was like, oh, this is gross.
Yeah. No, cats can't be deterred that way.
No.
And one time, Mr. Bodingles was an amazing rat killer. Like, he would kill rats that were so big they didn't fit in the Ziploc bag, those big gallon Ziploc bags that I would throw them away in, because their tail would be twice as long as they were.
Ugh.
And he would
God,
and he would lay them like, there you go. For you. I love you so much. Do you know how much I love you? And every morning, and so I used to say, don't leave sneakers outside. Don't leave your flops outside, because there's going to be a dead rat dangled all over it. And
was this Hawaii?
Yeah. One day I'm like trying to get the cat in. I'm like, come on. Like, and his ears are all the way back to me, but he's looking straight forward. So I go and get a flashlight, and there's a rat at the top of a palm tree. And I was like, okay, I'm letting that Mexican standoff happen. And then I wake up the next morning, and there it is, laid at my door. There you go, Mom. I know you wouldn't want him in the yard. So
kitty.
when cats are, fixated, and they're like, I can't tell you how many times he would bring me half live things, like little tiny mice that would be alive, and then they would scream, and then he would like pick them up and put them down, and then I would try to get his attention to try to let it get away, and then every once in a while one would get away, and I'm like, that's what happens when you don't kill them right away. You can't just. But the bobcat at my house does that with bunnies.
Oh,
it's awful because they scream.
I wish you hadn't told me that.
I know, it's awful. Absolutely awful.
Well, Stella was patting at it, so then I finally got her in. I could pick her up, got him. Then I went back, and he takes off. He darts, and I'm like, of course I'm cursing. I feel like it's the cartoon character. You have all the little squigglies in the cloud, and I'm barefoot, and I'm like, and the grass is still wet.
And you're getting sweaty, and you want to be
like,
out of the house.
And I'm like, I gotta get ready. I'm like. So he comes back by. So he goes up along the rock wall, runs back when he doesn't see me because I'm on the other side now. I'm like, just forget it. I'm just going to let him be out there.
Mm-hmm.
I see him trotting through the trees, coming back through this way. So I kind of go around. He literally jumps down and he's like, pat, 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 pat. Like he had to get his licks in too. Like,
yeah.
I got to see it. Stella had all the fun.
It's my turn to beat it up now.
And I'm not cleaning up a frog. So I've got to wait. I got to wait for somebody to come get him.
Yeah, so it'll either be eaten by something or something.
So. I hope so, but I think our bunnies have gotten smart enough that they stay outside of the fence, because I've only seen them outside of the fence now. I'm like, thank God.
So I have a chipmunk that must be being raised by the bunnies, because in the morning all the bunnies come out of this one little area, and they're baby bunnies. And there's a chipmunk, and I was like, oh, there's another bunny, and then I'm like, it's hopping, and I'm like, it's not a bunny, it's a chipmunk.
Oh.
And he is with the bunnies. And I'm like, does he know he's not a bunny? Because he is hopping.
He might want to be a bunny.
And I was like,
Well-
some foster situations happening on the west. No, that's the north side of the property. There's a foster situation going on.
I'm such a weenie. The other day, so on our stoop going into the living room, it's a step up. So their height is really when the cats come to the window, all you can see is their face. So I'm sitting there on the couch having my coffee, and I look up and Stella's face pops up, and then she's got this brown thing in her mouth, like hanging like a purse. She literally has a chipmunk by the middle. And it's like, and she's just looking at me like these big wide eyes, like, let me in, look what I got. And I'm like,
Did that chipmunk make it?
yes. Yes.
Well, maybe.
Thank goodness. I think Milo likes to play more than she likes to play. Like she's so,
She's a murderer.
she's
That instinct.
is quick reactive.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's more quick reactive with his paws,
Mm-hmm.
but then he wants to like,
Flip it around and make a
yes.
scene. And,
Yes.
Yeah.
and she's
He's
like,
Cirque du Soleil. Look at this one going up in the air.
yes. And she's like, bam, gotcha. You're
Done.
dead.
Done. Check that off the list. Speaking of checking things off the list, what kind of list person are you?
Oh, I'm a huge list person. And I still am old school. I like to write it on paper.
Okay, so my lists are out of control. I'm a list person. I'm the type of list person that if something wasn't on my list and then all of a sudden I do something, I add it to the list so I can put a line through it.
Yes, I do that too.
Oh, okay. I thought I was
Not always, but I do that sometimes.
because I
I'm
feel like
oh, yeah.
I need to account for this thing, right, in my time management studies. Well, I've realized over the last 3 weeks, the lists don't work in this world
Really?
anymore.
See, I think my lists work.
And the reason is because I ripped, because I didn't have any paper at the moment and I was in the list mode, I ripped a piece of the brown paper bag from the supermarket and I started writing. I was just like, okay, all this has to get done. That list has been with me for 3 weeks. Almost nothing on the list is done. One thing on the list is done. Everything on the list is being moved to another list. And now I have a new notebook with all the lists in them.
I need to get a new notebook.
And it's not working because the lack of the lists being accomplished is making me anxious. And I need another system because I'm feeling, instead of the list being, I used to feel this great satisfaction of sliding a line through the item on the list.
Yes.
Like that was like, yes, or like a big check mark, like
Yes.
done. I'm not having those. And now I'm just like, I'm managing pieces of paper back of Eversource
So now you gotta
envelopes.
put stuff on there like eat breakfast.
No.
Check out social media. Check.
Scroll down a rabbit hole on
Well, it's
social
like the way
media
to-
about
It's it's the year that you transform your life. Set yourself up for small wins.
yes. And then I just got to go to the bathroom,
Yes.
brush
I got
teeth,
dressed.
brush teeth.
I painted my nails.
I don't know what's happening, but
Wait, did you just say wash teeth?
I think I did. Wash them.
Just wind the back.
Wash those teeth. Get those
I've
clean.
said that before.
So I'm needing another system. So if anyone has a system that is not list making, that allows projects to move forward, and I'll tell you, I have a couple of things going on and they're not getting accomplished.
So I know that when we were in a mastermind group that they were huge on putting everything into your calendar.
But then
But it's still a list.
but the problem with the calendar is now I have stuff from, we're in July, I have stuff from June that
But
is
how
on
much
my
stuff
calendar in
but,
June.
all right, but how much stuff actually needs to be on the list?
Everything that needs to get done.
Like what?
So this is
All right, so what we should have you read your list.
Oh, all right. I can grab the piece of shopping that started in June that still hasn't done. Literally ripped shopping bag.
I have done like back of envelopes.
Yes.
I've done it on like even if I didn't have anything and I have the Market Basket flyer and then now it's hard to read it. And even now then I'll do notes in my notes. And I'm like, oh, I need to add that to the list because
Well, so
if
my
I
notes
left
are
my
out of
list
control.
at home,
Yeah, my notes are out of control. My notes have a fiction novel in it. Several chapters of a fiction novel in it that I got to get by. But I'm out of control with my organization system because I realize my organizational system isn't working anymore. It worked at one time. it is no longer working. And I need to know what people are using if it's not lists in 2026 because, and then we're going to go, we're going to pause that one for a second. We're going to take another, party favor out of this bag of conversation and talk about Office Space from 1999. 1999 is when Office Space came out. And it was the corporate America, like, ode to, everything we stood for. The printer wasn't working, PC load letter.
Yes.
We were like, everything about it, hating to go into the office, massive layoffs, always wondering if you were going to have a job, hoping
my
to
stapler jammed.
So-and-so's
How
touching
come
your
they never have the
stapler.
creamer?
Yeah, always in office room B. You've got that one weird guy threatening to blow up the building. And you're like, he's going to blow up the building or put strychnine in the guacamole. That was such an iconic movie at a time when no one was saying the collective thing we were feeling.
Yeah.
Right? Because we didn't have social media back then.
Yeah.
But the whole premise of Office Space was that these guys who were getting laid off from these corporations were going to pull a little scheme so they didn't have to worry about working anymore. And the scheme was to siphon off pennies in transactions because the way their transaction system worked, it was like 4 digits long and it would round off the pennies, but they were rounding the pennies into an account. And then
It's
they
brilliant.
go, it's brilliant, right? No one's going to see it. They load the virus on the computer. Well, welcome 2026, right? And every place I go, I'm not getting change back.
Do you round up? When they ask you, do you say?
No, I never round up. I want every single penny coming to me.
Right.
I'm
And I
already
never
overpaying. I'm already overpaying for all of
Yes.
this stuff.
You're like, do you want to round up to your 25 cents? Nope.
Do you want to donate to whatever? I do my own donations.
Yeah.
I don't need you in your name donating
Yes.
my money. But nice try. Whoever thought of that, genius.
Right.
Genius.
So I know, but who's pocketing that money? Anytime, and I feel like Shaw's is the people that do it the most.
So now everywhere you go, because before they were just not giving me back my change, and I was like, "Where's my money?" And they're like, "Oh, we don't have any pennies." And I was
Yeah.
like, "What do you mean you don't have any pennies?" Right. So then
Right.
it happened enough, and now there's signs saying,
Yes.
we're not giving you back your change because we don't have pennies. So then I like, all right, what's happening with the pennies? The Mint apparently
Right.
said 6 months ago, because I don't watch the news, because I'm trying to
I have seen
avoid.
it. I've seen it on, but I didn't watch it on the news, but I did see on notes on doors and shoppings that
Yes.
we're getting rid of pennies and blah blah blah.
So I
but
love how it's not in my favor.
of course, it's never. When is it ever in your
Right.
favor?
And then, so I said, okay, why? So this is the Office Space scam.
Yeah.
Because in the movie Office Space, they go in to check the account. There's $168,000 in it. And they're like, oh my God, what happened? This isn't working. Because we're not supposed to have this much money. This is supposed to be a slow burn. We're only stealing pennies.
Yeah.
But now collectively as a economy,
Yeah.
we're not giving pennies out.
Yeah.
So I was saying, okay, does this change our pricing? Because now someone always has to take it on the chin, the business
So
or the
now
consumer.
nothing can be. Remember when you were younger and you'd have the commercials that would come up and like in 3 easy payments of $19.99, it's all yours. Or you can buy the cassette tapes, or you could buy you could sign up for the Music of the Month Club for a penny.
Mhm.
Or something that's like 10 cents,
Yep.
and it's like buy your first 10 for a penny or something like
So
that.
they say it costs too much money to make the
Right.
pennies, right? But so then they also say they want to get, what was the AI said? AI slop. I loved that someone's used that term, and I'm like, oh my God, can I
AI
use
slop.
AI slop? I loved it.
I like that. AI slop.
So now, that's going to be the word of the Lisa and Robin show for like 6 months.
Yes.
AI slop says it's trying to encourage digital currency. And it's like, you know how to encourage digital currency? Stop charging me the credit card fee.
Yeah, there you go.
Because now you keep saying, oh, you want to pay with a credit card, it's 3% more in your bill for the credit card fee. But
Yeah.
you're not giving me all my change, but you're charging me for that. So I'm saying we're now Office Space, where it used to be life imitates art.
Yeah.
We have now, 27 years later, imitated the Peter Penny scheme on a global economy. or at least the United States.
Yeah, I was listening to a podcast with Taylor Sheridan and Joe Rogan, and he's talking about how he's written some shows and stuff, and how it was written before, and how it is how it plays out in real life today, and how it aligns with the politics. And he's like, I didn't know. You know, you can kind of guess, but and you even look at like movies and stuff now today. Look at what. There's always like, I'm done watching like apocalypse, like end of the world stuff.
2020, I stopped watching Apocalypse.
But
I'm like,
I've
we are
hated
living it.
Like I just even after
I was never an end of the world person. I'm hoping this world doesn't
after
end.
The Walking Dead, but like aliens, sci-fi, like all the stuff, aliens overtaking the world, and even what's the movie that's out? It's like, I want to say Swing and a Miss. It's the guy who goes in space. It's oh my gosh, the guy from Notebook.
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, and he goes to space and he meets.
I feel like this is a game show. Okay, let's go.
Yes, this is mostly my conversations.
Put 200 points on the board.
It's not Swing for the Fences, but it's like, home run. What's the movie? And he meets the alien. He's stuck in space. He meets the alien.
You are drawing big blanks for me.
I got to look it up. But it's kind of all indicative of like, now all this research is coming out that the government is saying that there is actual other life and aliens and all this stuff. And like, you just watch how all that stuff plays out. Overtaking the government, just like our movies do align kind of like with what's happening. Then it's asks yourself, well, how much, like, talking about being influenced and talking about being like taking your pennies away. Look at how you don't even think about it. You don't even think about it. But then when you stop to think about it, how the office space is, how you're being influenced or maybe manipulated.
Yeah, only it seems like before they used to be sneaky about manipulating us. Now they don't even seem like they want to hide the strings.
Right.
Now it seems like they don't even want to. They're fully. I think they think we're really dumb because we don't punch people in the face or slap people or, there's not some altercation where like we run in and grab all the change out of a register. Not that I'm advocating for that, but we went to a sub shop and we got a small and large sub, a bag of chips.
Hail Mary,
okay. And 2 drinks. And it was $47.
Yeah.
And I was like, how did this happen? And I looked up and there's no pricing on the board.
Yeah.
And they also didn't give me my change back. Like my change didn't match. And I was like, if I throw a tantrum, I would be arrested here, but I'm never coming back here.
But a lot of people will say, they don't even give you your receipt.
And right.
And they'll ask you, do you want your receipt? A lot of times people say no.
Right.
I always ask for my receipt because there's so many times there's something that's always been wrong.
And so today I'm buying breakfast and there's a new girl working there and I gave her a 20. It was $16.38. I wanted to give her the 38 cents. I go, hold on, I have 38 cents. So I hand her the 38 cents and she just holds the thing and she goes, I already did it in the computer. And I was like, yeah, but you just have to give me $1. So she puts the $3 she was holding back in the drawer and gives me $1. And I'm like, no, I'm giving you 38 cents. Now it's making a whole $1. And so she picks up the 3 again. And then she gives me $1 again. And I'm like, no, it's $4 is my change. And she goes, I don't know. The computer does it for me. And I'm like, if you don't understand that when someone gives you exact change,
right,
it turns into a whole $1.
Right.
I don't think you should work near a register.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why the people are like, we're not giving them their change back. They don't even know. The people at the register can't make change unless the computer tells them the exact number.
Are people even trained on cash register, like to deal with cash?
Why is, again, if cash is going away, it should be illegal that you're charging me more not to use it.
Right.
So this is my thing. If we're not doing cash anymore, it's not financially my problem that you are no longer taking cash, right? It's either we want to go digital and there's no impedance or financial burden to it being digital, or it's both ways because cash is still legal tender in the United States.
I'm going to charge you 3% for using your credit card, and then if you don't pay your credit card,
I'm not giving you the right
25. I'm going to give you you're going to pay 25, 30% interest on it if you don't pay it off. So like win-win for like we should start our own credit card.
So, yeah, definitely. The Lisa and Robin credit card. And you know what? I would only do, to me, right now, they're all between 21 and 29%. Not our credit card. 9.99%.
Yes.
Under 10%, you could have a Lisa and Robin credit card. I
Yeah.
think we should do it, actually.
Yeah. How do you do it? Who do you partner with? Visa?
Well, then Visa would want way more
Right.
than
But how do you do it? Like,
I don't know.
we
We'd
gotta
have to get
into
a
that.
local bank.
I would want it to be more like Amex.
Would they have to pay it off every month?
Well, maybe not, because maybe you make more money.
You make more money on the interest.
Yeah.
But they're also making transaction fees. It's not like if you
Yes.
pay your credit card off every month, they still made transaction
Well, and
fees.
there's a lot of places that will charge a transaction fee just because they don't want you to pay in credit card.
But that's
And-
my point.
yeah.
You don't want to. You're mad about cash, and you want me to do digital. But then when I pay you digitally, you charge me a fee because you're now mad you have to pay this fee.
And you still want to sell breakfast biscuits, but you don't. How do you want me to pay? You're mad either way.
And I know some businesses, if you do a return, they don't do it because they're like, I've already paid the credit card fee on it. You're only getting a store credit. So I know that the answer was, we don't want all this cash. And now it's, we don't like all these cards, but we also don't like the cash. We don't like, everyone's
just cash.
everyone's given up.
Yes. Yes.
And it's because it's so complicated, because the to-do list is,
Well, and I think-
because the to-do, if the to-do list would work, we could go back in time to Office Space time period.
But don't you think it kind of? I want the most with having to do the least. It's what it is. It's lazy. You know, we give up. We don't want to. And life is so stressful for everybody. It's like, I don't really want to deal with that. And
It's
people
too
don't.
much admin because the computers were supposed to take the admin away, and instead we are doing all the admin that should have been done by
Right.
companies.
But
now
now
we're
they're
the
saying,
travel
now they're
agent.
saying, here's a new way to get rid of it. Let's do AI, and that will get rid of the admin.
It doesn't.
I literally, oh my gosh, it's been.
So I'm reading this book called The Score, and then you can tell me your thing because you just said that. And the first chapter of the book is this the game you want to be playing? And I do not want to be playing the AI game.
Right. I don't either.
And you know what? Everyone tells me too bad.
After
I
all,
wanna pay it.
I mean, I don't know why people aren't more concerned about it. The fact that AI can manipulate itself, it can be deceptive, and it can lie, and so it can hide true facts because so you don't shut it down. Like, it actually knows.
So you know all those people that are upset about the climate? Think about right now if you're listening and you're like, hey, climate's a problem. Pollution's a problem. Guess what AI does? Takes all our clean water.
Yeah.
All of our energy. You think you don't want anyone driving a car? That's nothing compared to the energy a data center takes.
Right.
Also, it can read your emails for you. I don't even want... Stop sending the emails. I joined something maybe 7 days ago. They've sent me 29 emails.
Yeah.
Guess what? You don't have to have AI make that content. I'm not reading it. I'm
Right.
deleting
It's
it.
a waste of space. And this is the same thing I said a while back. Well, that's not true. Back in the early 90s, I owned a Toyota. It's the last time I ever owned a Toyota. I don't have anything bad against them. I just never will own another one, ever. But somehow, in like 2 years ago, I started getting sponsored ads in my email for Toyota every morning. And sometimes when I'm feeling froggy, I go in and I will block it. And it's still there the next day and the next day. And so I blocked it every single day for a whole week straight, and it's still there.
Yep.
It doesn't matter.
So for the
Why, who keeps telling me that I need a Toyota?
and before GLP-1 is all over my email right now. GLP-1, you need your
Everybody's
GLP-1,
on it.
right? I'm like, no, but I guess this is so much better than the erectile dysfunction medicine that I'm no longer getting. Before
I'll accept it.
I'll take the GLP-1 ads versus my penis not working. You don't have a penis. That's why it's not working.
Right.
But if I had a penis, it would totally work. It'd be working
Absolutely.
overtime.
Overtime. Cha-ching.
Be bothering everybody. So thankful I don't have a penis.
It would be nice to know what it would feel like for a day.
No, I'm good.
Really?
I think it's an impedance because it's outside.
Well, so are your boobs. Actually, it's funny. We were talking about that the other day. And I was
What?
like, well, penis versus boobs, like, because I was like, well, I wonder what it feels like. Like, they're always feeling their junk. They're always fluffing it. Like,
Well, because think about pants. So pants back in the day used to have a pocket for the penis. And I'm not
Really?
joking. You can look
I
this
mean, I
up.
know there's swimsuits that have pockets for it to go in.
Back when they make suits, they used to ask you which way you leaned. And they would make a pocket on that
I
side
did not know that.
so that you wouldn't see junk in pants. But now
But how does that work? So is that if you don't wear underwear?
I don't.
Because would that replace tidy whities?
It didn't. What it did was allow, if you if you were all on one side, there'd be no bulge, because it was decorum. It was like nobody wants to see that.
That is not true. They're asking the wrong people. I love seeing a good bulge. You ask anyone, I swear. I'm like, cha-ching.
There's a time and a place.
Chris is like, you're right. No,
There's a
where?
time
Where?
and a place. There's a time and a place.
No, I'll tell you something.
In a tuxedo, you want to see Herman head out in the.
If Herman had Henry,
What do you want to call him? I think there's a time and a place.
I think any time is a good time. But listen, all right, here I'll be super vulnerable.
Okay. Maybe not. Maybe no.
No, it's PG.
Okay.
I just might be going to hell for it, but it's still PG. No. So when I was a new bride and we were going to church with my husband's family, and he would be sitting there, and I sometimes, I just get bored. I don't sit well.
You're not a good sitter.
I'm not a good sitter. Especially if it's not a good speaking. Like sometimes you just kind of
It's
so
droning.
I
A lot of
kind of
droning.
wander, my eyes wander over, and there's like this nice little package, and so I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna like sneak over and cop a feel. I'm like, what guy wouldn't want a little?
In God's house.
Yes, I'm married. It's not a sin. That's how I felt.
Did he appreciate it or was he upset?
Sometimes, yeah. It just, I think, depend on his mood.
And were you alone in the pew or were there
No.
people in the pew?
Now, his whole family's in the pew, but I would be sneaky,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just a little quick,
Tap,
in and out,
tap, tap.
tap, tap. Yes.
I see you.
Now, see, if that were Chris, he'd growl and be like, well, I gotta go to the bathroom. No, probably not. But
I would imagine they'd be like, don't wake him up here. You know what I mean? Don't get him going here. He's quiet.
don't wake
Let him
sleep-
nap. You're gonna
sleep
let
baby
him nap.
Jesus.
You're
Don't.
going to let him nap. Do not wake him up here. He's going to be bothering everyone for the rest of the thing.
But in my mind, I kept thinking, like, hey, we get home from church, we're gonna
Want to get some?
we'll have some fun. Why not?
So you appreciate knowing exactly where it is at ending time.
Yes.
And I appreciate the decorum of not having to look at it.
Come on, you don't seem like John's sitting there in the side on your
Well,
truck or
John's
something.
different.
and
Oh,
you're
yeah,
like,
John's different.
see, like,
But I'm also like, no one else has to see John. There's a bathing
right.
suit that I bought that I was like, you shouldn't wear that around children. You can wear that in the yard.
is it a bikini?
No, it's just a tad too tight, which I appreciate. So
See,
I like that, but I don't want
As long as it doesn't
everyone
give a
else.
big old camel toe.
I like I don't want everyone else to like it too. I guess decorum.
I get it. But like jeans, and they're sitting there and they're just, got their legs crossed and there's like this nice little bulge. It's kind of like,
See, all right. Okay, we're gonna.
It would be like a guy, like he can't look away from boobs.
So, but what about camel toe
yeah,
on a
well,
woman? Like,
yeah, I don't want to see that.
so to me, the penis pocket, which I don't know what the original. If someone has fashion knowledge and knows, there's a term for that. I can look it up too, probably. But I don't want AI to give me an answer, so I'm not going to give it to Google. But
It's one thing. If
it's a pocket that prevents, to me, it's preventing a male camel toe. To me, I don't like seeing girl camel toe. I don't like when jeans do that.
well, wait, but if you're in jeans, you're not going to see that. You'll just see a bulge.
But to me,
It's other than like
the
the
equivalent
whole
of camel toe.
the whole gray sweatpant theory thing that was, popular for a while. Guys going commando and wearing gray. But
Well,
so
why gray? What
I don't
is
know.
the gray?
I think it's
Okay.
probably because you could see the rim.
But beige
the tip.
sweatpants,
Maybe.
black pants, sweatpants.
But I think it was just called like the gray,
Oh, okay.
the gray sweatpant thing. But
Sometimes I feel very old on these
it's
trends.
one thing. It's one thing. It's one thing if you see the bulge versus seeing like the tip.
Right. And that's not, but I'm saying I think that should be like a surprise. Like I think that there's decor. I think there's some amount of decorum where we don't have to see it all the time.
Right. Well, I mean, if I were at work,
Just
if
like
I were in
camel
an
toe.
office, yes.
If
But if I were out in public,
but I also don't want to see camel toe walking
I
around.
don't. You're right. I don't want to see that.
I don't want to see that. And I think in certain, and again, I stopped wearing workout pants when I wasn't working out because I'm like, at a certain age, I don't need to see this. Everyone doesn't need to see this. When I'm working out, it's one thing. I'm working out.
Yeah.
And if I go to the supermarket after working out, I mean, that's that. But my whole week isn't going to be in these
I haven't
pants.
seen you. I've seen you in leggings. You don't have camel toe in leggings.
I know, but I'm because I work on that, because I'm conscious of it. I'm pulling down the fabric. And when I'm buying jeans or anything else, it's when the inseam is sewn too short that will make automatically a camel toe.
Yeah.
So I have a long torso. I have
or
to
they
be careful
hike
of
them
that.
up really high, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Do you think guys get turned on by camel toe?
I hope not. It's not an attractive look.
I don't think so. But we're on opposite sides of the spectrum too. Like for a bra, like
Yes.
I don't wear a bra.
I
mean, I do in some, like if it's light, like, but I do try to like. I'm not going to wear a light colored tank top and then go to the store and not
in
wear
the
a bra.
freezer section.
Right.
But I do. So I have plenty of times not worn a bra in a scenario with a dress or whatever because it's like there's no way to wear one that doesn't show one.
Yeah.
But there are times when I think the bra helps the outfit
Yes. Yes.
too, as well.
Yes.
And
There are times, and there's times that I'm like, because I see, it's so funny. I'm like watching a movie, and I'm like, gosh, she's got great boobs, and she's got together cleavage, like she's got that, and I'm like, how does she do that? It's got to be a bra,
or
that
they're
pushes it
taped on the
together.
side.
Oh, taped, yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know that I could do tape.
And see, I don't
do
like
tape,
when the
but-
boobs push too much together. I don't like when I'm wearing something. If a bra makes
You don't
want to
put
like
your
that.
lipstick in there.
No,
You don't
I don't.
wanna
I don't want to be able to use a pencil or anything in there. I want there to be
A separation,
yeah.
like the
Personally, from my look,
Well,
I don't want
yes,
to be look
but
like that.
sometimes like a low cut dress that has the cleavage that's together. Like I think that's attractive. Not when you do like Bridgerton and they're up and like
On your
Right.
clavicles.
like you know, if you look down, your chin's gonna hit them. But
Yeah, yeah.
like not that far up. Just kind of nicely pushed together with like a like a low cut.
Well, we don't want the whole
Like a low-cut
swinging
dress.
on the sides. I
Yes.
get that, but I don't think they need to be smushed together. I think like
You want them closer to the armpits.
no, I don't. And again, I don't want that look. I don't want them over. I don't want them like
Do you remember the old bras? Like I remember my grandmother, like all their bras were cone shaped.
yes.
Like was that 50s, 60s,
Yes.
like cone shaped
And
bras?
then
Like,
Madonna brought it
who
back.
thought that was a good idea?
And then Madonna brought it back.
Yeah.
I had a cone top on, and I'll tell you, when you wear a cone top out in the world, it actually had a cardboard in there to make the cone. I never went anyone without men and women touching the cone, and I was like, all right, I can't wear the shirt out
Huh.
because people would be like kink
Yeah.
to see if they
Yeah.
could feel, and
Yeah.
it's like I'm in a public place,
Right. You don't know me.
And women would do it too because they'd be like, what is
At
happening?
least
I'm
buy
like,
me a drink first.
I'm like, it is a Madonna top. And I should have not
yeah, but
bought
they
it.
didn't put cardboards in those old school bras. Like,
Yeah, they just sewed it that way.
but how do you get enough to even fill the tip?
I don't think you're filling the tip.
So it's just
Empty air.
empty air.
I
But
believe
how
so.
would that not pucker under a t-shirt?
I don't know.
Unless you like stuff your boob into the
Right.
the
Almost like a
so it would almost have to have like underwire or something underneath it
but
to
almost
like
all around it.
push it into the cone.
Yeah. Ask Nana how she what was like wearing that bra.
Nana's not here with us anymore. She's probably like she's shaking her head.
Yeah.
We need a Nana to answer that question. Do they even sell them anymore like that?
No. No, and the Madonna top, I mean, was an in
Yeah.
and out fashion. I had that for one summer.
I
And
didn't.
it's so funny because I wore it, and then I was like, I can't wear this because everyone touches me, girls, guys. Everyone's
So
touching
what
these.
kind of top was it? Was it sequins to like
Nope.
leather?
Nope, it was cotton. It was white, and it had 3 straps on the top, and then it crisscrossed all the way down in the back.
Oh, that would be awesome.
So I loved the design of it, and I'm like, I don't have to wear a bra because you can't see my. When I was younger, I didn't want anyone to see that I had a nipple. Like if I went to the supermarket or I was in a bathing suit, I would cover.
Why do you think that is?
Because people made me. It was instilled in me that the nipple was the problem.
yeah.
So I was like, I can't. So that became a problem, especially 16, 17,
Dude,
18,
it literally
19.
is the lifeline of humanity.
It's how we. And it was a problem.
It is the most essential part of your human body.
Literally feeding you every day until you're like 2 if you didn't have food.
And you and you and you and you. Like literally.
But because I was brainwashed into this nipple thing, I was like, I can wear this top without a bra and not see my nipple because I wasn't even feeling, they were very pointy. It was the Madonna top.
Yeah.
Right? And I didn't have to wear a bra. I don't know.
Find a picture.
I don't think I have a picture of me in it, but I'm sure I could find the top somewhere. But it was just cotton. It was white. And I used to have like colored shorts short shorts I used to wear. So I was like, oh, this is going to be a great summer top.
Yep.
I was 19, I had my fake ID, and I'm wandering out into the world, and I didn't have to wear a bra, and I could wear this cool back because I was really into cool backs of tops. I really still love the back of an outfit because you look one way, but when you can't see, like the back.
Did you see the back of my dress?
I saw the back of your dress.
Bow.
You've got to see this. It's adorable. I'll take a picture of it. When we do our picture, we're gonna have to do you in the back. But I loved that fashion wise.
Yes.
And so I'm like, and I don't have to worry about a bra. And then I went out, and everybody's like, like they were doing like honking like a clown honk. Horn. And I was like, all right, well, this is now. I can't wear this top out because this is a problem. Now, no one was actually touching anything because it was built with cardboard into it. And maybe it wasn't cardboard exactly, but it was hard enough that it didn't dent.
It's probably like that plastic stuff that they put for
lapels,
like when the collar of a guy's shirt, maybe like that kind of a plastic, maybe.
Yeah, because it was sewn in, and when it was cotton on the other side, so I wasn't feeling that.
Yeah,
but that was a top that was a very popular top.
Wow, it's so crazy that people just reach out and be like.
So when I remember my cousin was pregnant and we were at the mall and we were on the escalator and people were reaching out on the escalator to touch her belly.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's something about something that makes people do that.
A pregnant belly is way different than boobs.
But you knew my boobs
That'd
weren't
be
there.
like me walking in an elevator and see a package and be like, hey, let me see that. Let me see the bulge.
But obviously
tap.
The weird triangle cones.
Yes.
And, they were its own thing. It was a very cool top. But again, at 54, I would have a different opinion about wearing it today than I did at 19. At 19, I was very much into whatever the fashion was.
Yeah.
And I didn't have a lot of, I didn't wear the Madonna rubber bracelets.
You didn't get the Michael Jackson gloves?
I didn't get the Michael Jackson gloves, but I did have an idea of, very specific fashion senses.
Yeah.
And I was a very big half top wearer. My stomach showed in all kinds of outfits.
Yes.
And
my favorite tops were crop tops.
I loved a crop top when I was young, and so yeah, it was interesting. So that's the bra piece was
that's funny. Do you always wear a bra? Do you wear a bra if you're wearing a black or a dark t-shirt? Or
mostly.
A dark shirt?
Yeah, mostly. As long as it's not overly, I was looking at pictures the other day, and there was a very cool top, but it showed my bra strap, and I wore a bra anyways, and I was like, I really wish I didn't wear a bra with that because I don't like seeing the bra strap.
The strap.
I don't like seeing
Sometimes
the bra.
people like seeing the bra strap.
I know.
I think that's sexy, but I don't know.
I don't think that's the part of the bra that's sexy.
I don't either. I just haven't found one that I really like that's really comfortable. Because I feel or maybe it's because I've gone so long now without wearing a bra that I feel like a caged animal when I don't like feeling it on my ribs. I don't like feeling it tight on my ribs.
But you're a tiny person. I feel like if you're not sizing them right, you're always going to be uncomfortable.
Yeah, but if you do my sizing, it still feels tight. But then when you go up a size, it doesn't fit in the cup. And there's always like a gap on the side right here. Like there's always
You
something
should go to
that,
the place in Bedford that sells wedding dresses. They have a great
top
bra
shelf
place.
or something like that.
Yeah, they fitted me, and I was wearing the wrong size.
So I
forever.
went to there's a bra place down in Burlington at the mall, and she fitted me, and it's a comfortable bra, but it has a lot of lace and it has ribbons on it, so you can't really wear it with
under
under.
things.
But it's still just a tiny bit tight, but like the same. So if you go and buy it, like every maker is so much different. So you can go and get one bra size, get the same bra size, and get 3 different bras. They're all going to fit different.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I hate wasting money. I've spent so much money on bras.
I know, because they're
like,
not cheap.
oh, this is cute. This is cute. I like this. I'll wear this. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. And now I try to stay away from underwire.
Yeah.
I don't like the underwire. And then most of them, sometimes they have so much padding. Like, it's bulletproof.
So the other day I'm wearing a bikini, and I go, why don't I ever wear this bikini? It's so cute. Halfway through, I'm like, I feel like I'm being stabbed to death. The wire was inside my rib and was outside the thing, and I'm just threw the bar, the bathing suit away. But I was
Can
like,
you just pull the underwire out? And sometimes, because they have the stitching, like when you have the underwire, sometimes like
I threw a tantrum and I threw the whole thing away. I threw a tantrum. I was uncomfortable for 9 hours in a wet bathing suit on a boat. It went away. It was in the trash.
Oh yeah, I see. I would not have been in it for 9 hours. That would drive me nuts.
Yeah, on the boat though. What are you gonna do? Go home?
No, I would figure out how to rip that wire out or go buy another bathing suit.
It was funny because
We got to go make a stop.
my sister was like, "Don't take it out." And I'm like a Wolverine trying to wrestle it out of its container. I was like, "Get rid of this." I threw the whole bathing suit away, and it was funny. It was probably a 4 or 5 year old bathing suit, and I put it on once a season, and then go, "This is so uncomfortable," and that must have been why the whole time.
Yeah.
And then you forget why I don't wear this really cute bathing suit.
Yeah.
That's why.
Are you a mix and match bottom
Nope.
bikini top?
Nope.
I'm not either. There's only one that
I don't
do.
even have my nails and my toes
I
painted
know that
different
would
colors.
bother me. It's probably why I can't get a tattoo.
And that's why I can't get a tattoo.
Bother me.
It would bother me.
The only mix and match that I do is I have a red bikini top with a leopard bottom,
Mm-hmm.
and I usually wear that around the house if I do it.
So I
That's
have
pretty much it.
a black top and a blue bottom because I wear the long sleeve neoprene like surf shirts over it when I want to cover my chest and my arms, and that has black and blue in it. So that's the only
combo.
That's the only combo that I have, a combo bathing suit.
I have a really cute bottoms that are, it's like a pale yellow with white polka dots on it. And I bought the bottoms because they were on clearance somewhere. And I can't, these are so cute. And I'll find the top. I can't find a top to match it. So I will wear like that periwinkle blue top with it. But still, I won't wear it out. I wear it around the house.
Yeah,
like if
because
I'm
it doesn't
floating
match.
around.
Yeah. And how big are you on symmetry in a house? Do you like things in 3 clusters of 3s and 5s and odd numbers, or are you a even number person?
Even, I think.
That's so funny. John's an even number too. And I'm an odd number.
I actually never really thought about it as like,
It's symmetry.
Yeah.
It's how you
Yeah.
deal with symmetry.
Well,
and I
so-
like things off. I like 3s. I like 5s. I like 9s and 7s. I like
things symmetrical, but I'm trying to think now, is there anything in their house that's not? Like sometimes I think, gosh, that probably doesn't even count. Like out by our diving board, I've got planters. I've got big white ones, and then I have the glass bowls. Then I've got the glass bowls, and then I've got 2 black planters behind those. And I have those kind of, so that's in 3s, but it's still symmetrical.
But I was like, I
I'll
do
tweak
like
it just
yeah.
a hair so it's like a little bit catty corner, or
Yeah.
as long as it is aesthetically pleasing.
So to me, too much symmetry is even and it's calm, but sometimes I like the tension. I
Yes.
like the tension. The
Yes.
tension is what keeps me visually interested. where, because we do have some stuff like in our living room, we have the 2 chairs that are one style, the 2 chairs that are another style, and then the 2 paintings over it. And it's very symmetrical. And that room to me
Yeah.
is always very calming
Yeah.
because there's no tension in that room because everything is symmetrical. But I don't want everything like that.
See, I think I'm symmetrical with a twist.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about when you think about that, like I have on our front porch, I have 2 chairs and they're not like if I were truly symmetrical, they would be straight. I've got them kind of catty cornered so they're turned in,
Mm-hmm.
but then I've got 2 little tables there that I have like little plants on and they're kind of twisted
Mhm.
sideways too a little bit. And so even like the pots, the way that they're arranged, they're a little bit
For the visual interest.
they're a little bit asymmetrical, but yet it's still calming. It's still it's balanced.
Yes, balanced.
Balanced.
You are listening to Lisa and Robin on WSMN 1590 AM, 95.3 FM. You can watch, stream, and listen on WSMN.live. Stay tuned. We are coming to the top of the hour with news and other important information from our sponsors, and then we will be back in about 7 minutes. Stay tuned.